Welcome back, my dark means, to the dark void, ruled by me, Nightwolf51, with a K, with a K. And before I get to you, just to let you know, Nightwolf51 is not one word. Night is one, Wolf51 is, which is space, and then Wolf51 after that, alright? Just to let you know, alright? I need to put that in a video sooner or later. But yeah, like I said, Night is one word, Wolf51 is another one, and there's space in between those two, alright? Night! Space, Wolf51. I don't know how to talk. But whatever. But today's video, we're going to be doing, basically, anime and gaming. If you haven't seen the title, we're back to WTF news. Basically, there has some things happening, which it's been a while since we did one. Not that long while, but it's been a while. And today we're going to be doing anime and gaming because this is going to be encompassing both sides. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically, I have three versions. I have WTF news for anime, where it happens in anime. WTF news for gaming, which happens in gaming. And I have WTF news anime and gaming, when it comes, both sides come together and it involves both sides. And of course, you can see the title of the video, and it's basically going to encompass both. You would think it only comes in one, but it does. And we're going to be talking about Genshin Impact, how basically people try to cancel this the second time in a row. You haven't heard, they tried to cancel the first time, and now they're trying to cancel it the second time, which I have no idea why. And plus, they have little to no evidence to support their cancellation of Genshin Impact, which is idiotic, even though there is some evidence of other things that should be canceled in that game, like the absurd loot rates that, you know, the roles that makes people spend so much money. And also in the words of Angry Joe, Genshin Impact is a scummy money-making game. Well, he would say scummy, but yeah. Considering how much you have to pay, I mean, one person spent so much money just to get Lee, if you don't remember that person. I mean, seriously, come on. It's not that serious. You can play the game on its own, but unfortunately, it's a, yeah. But either way, let's get back on topic. But the reason why is because they keep looking for stuff in the game that makes no freaking sense. And also, this information comes from Noble of Lost Paws. So if you want to know the full story, please go down in the comments down below. I mean, description down below, and you can go and watch this video in full with his version. Also, if you don't know, of course, WTF News is just about me letting you guys know what is happening. It's not about me taking any credit. I just want to help people get signal boosted to help spread the word so that everybody knows what's happening. I mean, seriously, there's like a lot of things that needs to be said. And also, yeah, that's basically what it is. Now, let's continue on. I haven't done this for a bit, but let's continue on. And yeah, basically there's been some talk. It's like which Noble does it best, but they try to cancel Genshin over the most idiotic reasons. And at this point, cancel culture is basically so idiotic that it should stop existing. It should not exist. I mean, I appreciate it that they're a group that are trying to cancel things because of some offensive stuff, but they take it way too far. And at this point, they're just a group that is doing this for fun. I mean, seriously, at this point, we can tell that the cancel culture is basically just doing this for fun because they don't care, especially since you can tell by the evidence that, or lack thereof, that they're trying to do their best to try to keep the hate up. But thankfully, people are waking up, and people know the difference between between people who are just doing this for fun and between people who are actually legitimate concerns. Alright? Not to mention, people have stopped giving an F. And also, thankfully, some companies are actually starting to realize that, dude, we can't just keep capitulating to these people all the time because it's ruining our faith with the other people who actually do like the game and actually care about the game. And if we keep doing this, we're going to lose the faith of those people. I mean, seriously, it's the minority versus the majority. And basically, or are we the minority now? Either way, but it's the minority of people who complain about this to the majority of people who actually don't have a problem with this and just want to enjoy the game or enjoy any media that involves, yeah, that involves just having fun. I mean, it's not just gaming. I mean, it's just not just Genshin Impact, but it's also in other games and also in other media as well, if we think about it. I mean, cancel culture has lately been trying to cancel a lot of things, but like I said, it's not as successful as people would, as I like, thank you. I like that it's not successful, but at this point, cancel culture has gotten so infectious that people have already realized that this is just idiocy at its finest, and basically, if they have little to no evidence, and if you're one of the people who just supports this kind of thing, then you are scum. If you're a person that doesn't know what's happening, then please look at the evidence before you start doing something. And if you're a person that just supports it because and don't care about the evidence, then you're also on the scummy side because you don't care. But either way, yeah. But also, let me get to the Genshin Impact thing. And sorry I got out of rant, but I get upset when people do that kind of thing. But let's get on this rant. Let's get this off this rep, sorry. That basically the first topic we have in the normal video thing is that Hilitrolls, not the HE double two picks. Basically, Hilitrolls, basically, people are saying, oh, it's against indigenous people. It's a discrimination against indigenous people. Against what? Do you mean against monsters that keep trying to go after me? I mean, they're monsters. These Hilitrolls are literally monsters who keep attacking me for just walking in their path. I mean, you're telling me, and at this point, I can give an evidence saying that, does that mean you're telling me indigenous people are hostile, continuously hostile against people? If you want to try to bring real life in this, I'll bring evidence to you that you're saying that basically in real life indigenous people are literally completely hostile and will attack anything known to man. Yeah, basically that's what you're saying. Hilitrolls are just freaking trash mob characters that basically are just used to farm, and basically you just go up and attack because they keep attacking you, and plus they dance around sometimes, but then you just go and fight them because you just walk around trying to get some stuff. I mean, seriously, people. I mean, seriously, that's the evidence they have. Also, they use their color, which is their color black, as a freaking card here to try to see. Oh, it's because they're black and that's why they're freaking doing this and it's so offensive. No, it's not. Who cares what color it is? I mean, every other game and other media known to mankind has different characters with different colors on them. I mean, you're telling me we should cancel that one too? Seriously, at this point, no one knows. At this point, they don't even know what to do. You can just tell that these certain people are just here just because they want it. They don't care about how good the story is or how good the game is. They just want to cancel it because for the sake of they don't care. And they know that. They don't care. But it's also so nice that they are trying their best, but in the end, they're basically losing. And it just pisses off so much that it makes me laugh. The fact that they tried their best and then they slip up and they start trying their best to try to get more evidence, quote unquote, to try to cancel a game, which at this point no one cares. I mean, it's just entertaining at this point, but it's just a pain in the butt. There's also another thing about a character who basically is a super fan for Barbara, who is bare, who is always trying to go after her and trying to impress her and everything, and it's just way too creepy, like, of course, and it's just. And people are getting offended by that. Oh, why is he going after this girl? Why does he leave her alone? And it's basically saying, oh, it's just offensive to the people who actually are like this in real life. Like the super fans over in freaking Japan. If you don't know if you have not seen, those people are like way crazy for their freaking idols over there. But here's the thing. It's a freaking video game. Like what Noble say, it's a video game. Get it? These are video game characters with video game problems. And these are not real life stuff. I mean, can we stop trying to make basically not real people basically have feelings here? I do not care. I mean, it's part of a storyline. I mean, every other game and genre known to mankind has storylines within storylines, which some of them get way too crazy about it and just ruins the story. But storylines in the games or in any media where basically, oh yeah, basically look what's happening here. This character's doing something and it's up to the character, the main character, that is written in the game or genre or any kind of genre. I say game, but I should say any kind of media where the character is going to deal with this problem or not. I mean, or the character who is basically getting, dealt with like this will handle it themselves. I mean, it's video game problems for game characters, and also it's a problem for fantasy characters. They're not real people, for peeps' sakes. Who cares at this point? You're just people who don't care, who just figure saying that, oh, well, my feelings are hurt, and I don't want this to happen to this character. Who cares? They're characters in a game, and they're characters in other genres as well. Sorry, I still keep saying game, but it's basically what I have Genshin right now. But like I said, my God, it's so insane that it blew up so much that even people who are basically, even the people who are making fun of cancel culture now because of this. Oh, look, oh, cancel culture people when they see something bad in a game. Hey, oh, look at this, my evidence here. This is what my evidence here. It's, don't look behind it. It's cardboard. Seriously, I'm doing my best here as a person who's basically making fun of a person, but that's basically what it is. Basically, cancel culture trying to scratch up as much evidence as possible to justify, quote unquote, their reasoning for this. Which, look, of course, I'm not saying all the people in cancel culture are bad and nuts. There are probably some who actually have good arguments saying, oh, this is because of like this and how it's offensive, which I do appreciate. That's your opinion, and you basically saying that this is kind of offensive and all that. At least you're actually sensible and know what you're doing and actually give me some evidence. While other people are just throwing it, oh, look at this, and just barely doing any evidence and just saying, no, you're wrong, this is offensive, this should be canceled and everything, and don't even give me any evidence at all, or an explanation, or even argument at all that makes sense, and just keep freaking pulling things out of their freaking butts to freaking justify their right. I mean, seriously. And then there's another thing about Genshin where this guy is basically saying that this girl Flora, this law girl Flora, is basically, he likes her a lot, but oh, hold up. Looks like my phone ringing. I'll be right back. Hold up, alright? Hold up. I'm sorry. Be back. Sorry about that. My phone is ringing, and I know this is going to be, and I know this person, and he's going to be texting me a lot. So if you hear a phone ringing, I'll just ignore it, and then we're going to keep going that. But for right now, yeah, like I said, it's a hilarious Flora, and then in the beta it was a full-grown adult, but now she's a little girl now, and people are getting offended because this is, oh, why is this person doing it? It's basically, a file thing, and I'm not gonna say the full version, and say, dude, it's a video game character. It's their freaking problem. It's not our job as real people to try to change a video game's storyline. I mean, are you trying to change the storyline of every freaking video game known to freaking mankind? No. Or even any social media. No, it's not our job. It's what's made a story. It only is bad if the person actually actively does this. If the creators actually actively do these kind of things and just actually basically do whatever it takes to make sure these kind of things are bad. And when I mean bad, I mean they actually go all the way and do these kind of things and know that this is bad and don't care. They know what is problem, and this is basically so basically as a problem. Basically, they know what these characters, they are putting him in the story because it brings life to the world. It brings life to the world in, again, not only just in Genshin Impact, but also in video games and other media. I mean, it brings life. You have to realize that. But of course, like I said, this cancel culture, and they do not care at all. So yeah, there's like. And then that's basically have it anymore, and I'm probably going to be ranting anymore, but that's basically about it. For cancel culture, it's like a complete idiocy here, and it should not be. And just to let you know, like I said, I have my phone out, so, but like I said, it's completely idiocy, and at this point, cancel culture is just people doing this because it makes them feel better, and they like to see chaos, but ironically, they are the ones that are getting basically made fun of, even though they're trying to make it so they are the ones to feel better. But either way, thankfully, the people are basically making fun of them to let them know that, dude, you're basically idiotic, and you guys have no idea what you're doing. Hold up, I'll be back. God damn, people are messaging me today. I better finish this up. I should have started this early. But like I said, yeah, and I'm glad that the people that literally defending this thing, saying that, dude, you're making fun of this, and we're going to make fun of you because you have little to no evidence at all. And I am glad because it literally shows that there are people who know what is actually right. And this cancel culture has no idea what they're doing. And it's just sad that the fact that they're just doing this. But it's basically entertaining for me because I get to see them be basic idiots of themselves. But either way, I'm just going to end that video here because I'm getting a lot more messages on my phone. And that's basically about it anymore. And I'm going to start ranting. But either way, hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you have any other evidence of what's been happening, and also what you think about cancel culture, which, of course, we both know why. And plus, I'll be looking up Twitter to see what is happening. You will see this on Twitter, alright? But either way, hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comments if I missed anything. Let me know how you liked it. like the video as well. Really helps me out. Press the black bell next to the subscribe button to be notified whenever my videos get posted up, or just go to my channel every once in a while, because you know how YouTube is and how basically, hey, what else is? Because YouTube channel doesn't bother. And also share the video, really helps me out. And I have nothing left to say right now. My dark means dismissed.